Okay, let's unpack this. Imagine pulling 8 seemingly random verses from the Bible.
Right. You'd probably expect, well, chaos, wouldn't you? A jumble of ideas.
Exactly, just disconnected thoughts. But what if, and this is really intriguing, what if they actually wove together?
To reveal something profound,
Yeah,
a unified theological idea.
precisely. That's our mission today. We're diving deep into how these specific passages might point to what we're calling the substantive agency model.
And it's key, I think, that this deep dive relies purely on the internal witness of the scriptures.
Yeah, no external academic doctrines kind of filtering things.
Just what the texts themselves declare. We'll be using some specific translations like the Charles Thompson Bible, Young's literal translation.
And Rotherham's emphasized Bible, too, to really get at the nuances.
Yes, exactly. Trying to capture some of that original language feel.
So what does this all mean for you listening? Well, our goal is to understand divine agency,
That foundational principle where the singular Godhead, who we can call the principle,
executes his will through designated representatives, his agents.
correct. But here's the key twist, maybe. This agency isn't just functional. It's not just doing a job.
It's profoundly substantive.
Rooted in a unique Hebraic understanding of derivation.
Yeah.
It's quite different from later Greek ideas.
It really could be a game changer for understanding how God interacts with the world.
Let's see where it goes.
Okay, so our journey starts with Exodus 13.2. Consecrate to me every firstborn. Every firstborn is mine.
Yeah.
Now, my first thought there is, okay, ownership. God's claiming ownership. But there's more going on, isn't there?
Oh, absolutely. What's fascinating is this concept of the firstborn, the Bekor, in Hebraic thought.
It's not just the first one born chronologically.
No, far from it.
When
Bekor is the preeminent heir. They carry the father's name, his authority, and even his essence.
essence. How so?
Well, think of it like maybe a river flowing from a spring. The river is water. It shares the spring's very substance, but it's still distinct. It flows from it.
Okay, I see.
So this gives us a direct, non-Hellenistic way to think about substantive derivation.
Meaning the Son, as firstborn of all creation.
Derives his divine being from the Father's own substance, sharing his nature. It kind of cuts through a lot of later philosophical complexity,
Right, offering a scriptural picture.
Yeah.
So God makes this claim, this substantive connection, but then who can actually represent him perfectly?
That's the next logical step.
Because honestly, scripture is pretty blunt about human limitations. Isaiah 2.22 puts it starkly. Cease for you from man, whose breath is in his nostrils.
Man is unreliable, frail.
So if humanity is so limited, how does divine will get enacted perfectly?
Well, the answer seems to lie in another Hebraic concept, shalias.
The agent.
Yes, where a person's agent is regarded as the person himself. Now, it's really crucial to grasp this.
It's not saying they become the same person ontologically.
No, exactly. It's not identity. It's perfect legal and functional equivalence. Think of a CEO empowering a delegate. The delegate acts with the CEO's full authority, makes decisions as if the CEO were present.
But there's still two separate individuals.
Precisely. So the son becomes the ultimate agent, the ultimate shaliach, not subject to human frailty. Why? Because he is substantively from the principle. His nature allows for perfect representation.
That connection makes sense. Okay, let's broaden the lens now to righteousness. Romans 3.20 is pretty clear. By works of law, no flesh shall be declared righteous.
Right. The law shows us the problem, shows us sin, but doesn't provide the solution for becoming righteous.
So how does the agent fit in here?
Well, look at Luke 15.2. It shows the agent Jesus receiveth sinners. He's directly engaging with that very problem of unrighteousness.
Okay, he engages with it.
And then Philippians 1.11 gives us the outcome, the fruit of righteousness through Jesus Christ.
So righteousness isn't something we achieve by rule following, it's a fruit.
A fruit generated through the agent. It's not a human achievement. And critically,
Who bears the credit?
exactly, all the resulting glory and praise is directed to God, the principle.
It completes a circuit.
A perfect economy of glory, you could say. Everything flows from the principle through the agent, achieves its purpose, and all honor returns to the source, the Father.
This whole model, then, it really emphasizes the Father as the sole ultimate principle.
Unquestionably. The one identified by the unique name YHWH.
And the Son's authority.
It's delegated. The Greek word is exousia. The Son himself says it, John 5.19. The Son can do nothing of himself but what he seeth the Father do.
So even statements like, I and the Father are one, John 10.30.
That signifies unity in purpose and will. The Greek is hen, meaning one thing, not one person. It's about shared mission, shared mind,
Not identity.
not identity. And even at the very end, 1 Corinthians 15:28, the Son delivers the kingdom to God, even the Father.
So that the Father may be all in all.
It confirms this divine hierarchy, this perfect execution of the principle's will through the substantively derived agent.
Wow. What a journey from just 8 verses. It really seems they do weave together, revealing this coherent substantive agency model.
It feels like a framework that potentially resolves some apparent paradoxes by strongly upholding strict monotheism.
And it does that by getting back to maybe a more ancient, scripturally grounded view.
Yes, rooted in that Hebraic idea of substantive derivation, which, as we said, is distinct from some later Hellenistic philosophical categories that can sometimes complicate things.
Okay, so here's something for you, the listener, to chew on. How does this perspective, this idea of divine delegation to a substantively derived agent, how might that shift your understanding of God's interaction with the world? And maybe his ultimate purpose?
Definitely something to reflect on.